Hi, welcome to Watcher DM. I'm Gabriel. Today I am continuing my series of explorations of the Cairn Warden's Guide, Second Edition. And I think we're just about at the end of this book, although after my last video, creating monsters, I did realize that there is another section of this book that I've kind of dabbled in, but I haven't really fully explored. And I just want to go through the process of it, the procedures of it, and see some of the things that get generated and expose you to some of the great opportunities in there. And then I was looking a little further into the book, and I found another section that I had read before, but I think I had kind of just glossed over it in a hurry, because I tend to read and try to absorb these things kind of in a rush. I've got a lot going on about growth. And so I don't know if we'll get to both of those today, but I'd kind of like to try. And if we can't, there'll be another video. Either way, there will be more videos. Whatever. I'm going to keep making videos. So if you like my videos, you should hit the like button. If you want to see more of my videos, you should subscribe. And if you want to be notified, hit the bell icon. You can get early access to them over on my Patreon, patreon.com/watcherdm. Check that. And yeah, let's dig right in. So let's go to our naming procedures. And as always, we'll start with a little reading, and then we'll get into the procedures themselves and do some stuff. Principles. Settlements are often named after their unique features, the shape of the river nearby, or the large windmill in the town center. The residents then add a noun or adjective. So Windy Gulch, Black Tree Fort, etc. Important places should have important names, like those of heroes, religious or political figures, and other events. The Chalet of St. Ibis, Queen's Harvest, or Light of the Nine, etc. Proper nouns can be added to or even replace parts of a name. So Bruna's Ugly Gulch. Who's Bruna? Was Bruna ugly, or was the gulch ugly? Maybe it's Ugly Bruna's Gulch. Wild and dangerous places are named after obvious hazards, so Poison Lake, Foggy Cliffs, etc. Some names tell a story. Luca's Folly, Dead Man's Path, etc. Use the region's local terrain and location details where appropriate. Roll in the name formulas. So generating names, roll in the names formula table for each point of interest. Roll on the adjective and nouns table where appropriate. Roll D100 plus 2D, roll 2D10 using one die. Oh, it's just telling you how to roll a D100. My bad. I know what I'm doing. I've done this before. To name regions based on terrain, swap out POI with the terrain type and consult the terrain synonyms table for inspiration. Okay. So these are names for points of interest, and then we have terrain synonyms here, but these are our adjectives, and we have 4 tables of adjectives. So, and then it looks like maybe there's 2 tables of, okay, that's nouns for forests, that's realm names, faction names. Okay, and then we have just 1 table of nouns. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. Instead of rolling for this part, I'm going to copy these, and we're going to put them, we're just going to make a whole new section down here. And we'll go naming. And we're going to paste these, and we're going to do each one. We're just going to have a good time. So actually, I guess we don't even have to do this, right? We can just let me make sure these are separated. Okay. And then, yeah, I think here what we can do. So with the adjectives, oh, I see. No, there's just 1 table of adjectives. I don't know how to read. 1 table of D100 adjectives, 1 table of D100 nouns. So all we got to do is roll a D100. Let's do it. 99. First shot. Okay, so noun, we got 99. Adjective, we got 36. Noun. We got 94. We got 65 for adjective. And this one gets a noun as well. 6. Boop. Oh, no. You know what? This isn't going to work. The reason this isn't going to work. Okay. Noun, adjective, noun, adjective, noun. Okay. So I need to noun, adjective. I need to know which table to look at. Noun, adjective. Oh. What are you doing? Back over here. Noun. Okay. Okay. Here we go. So noun, adjective, adjective, noun. Okay. So we're going to roll 4 more. 60, 58, 99, 79. Do I have a history? Roll history. Let's turn on the roll history. Okay. So 60 is a noun. Adjective 58. Adjective 99. Which, okay, we start with noun 99, so that's good. And this will be 79. Okay. Now let's go through and fill out our things. So we're going to replace the adjectives first, just because. So this will be deathly. And adjective 65 is a luminous. Luminous. And adjective 58 is hazy. And adjective 99 is thin. Okay, now we'll go to the nouns table. And this will be the whisper. 94 is tranquil. Is tranquil a noun? I guess it could be. 6, aurora. And then noun 60 is marble. And then noun 79 is silver. Okay, cool. Now we just need the POI, which we had POIs kind of earlier. So let's jump back a bit here and see if we have some easy POI we can grab. Although I think kind of the way that this works actually is when you're generating a POI. Here, let's just look for POI. Example dungeon, looking for a POI generated using the methods described in the setting seed chapter. Our relevant results were forest, temple, isolated. Okay, so we have a POI table here, which then goes into subtables. But I think we generated some POIs here. So why don't we grab some of these? So we're just going to grab these down here. Oh, did I copy? Okay, I copied. Good. And we'll take a look. A hollow tree occupied by army deserters. So the Whisper Oak. Maybe it'll be like the Whispering Oak. That's kind of a cool name. Deathly. See, those are monsters. Yeah, let's call this the Deathly Grove for our little poisonous plants with a pet basilisk in it. Pale Folk Stable. Stable of the Tranquil, implying that the Pale Folk are tranquil, which is cool. Exposed workshop bound by an unbreakable curse. The luminous workshop of the Aurora sounds pretty cool. I could see maybe like if it wasn't like just a workshop, but it was like the luminous forge of the Aurora could be really cool. And then let's see what else we got. A ruined market. So yeah, the marble hazy market could be interesting. Unstable ground, a spell gone wrong, giant spider nest, POI of the thin silver. Yeah, so this will be like nest of the thin silver. That's just a great name. Okay, so I think that's kind of conceptually how you're supposed to use that section of the naming. Let's go back to naming procedures and stash this. And so we've generated names for each of these things here. And then if we're cooking off of just straight up like, oh, this is, POIs, for terrain, we could really easily say like, oh, it's the Whispering Forest, right? But if we don't want to say forest, right, we can say the Whispering Woods, the Whispering Woodland, the Whispering Weald. And in fact, we used grove, right, in this case. Or no, we used oak, right? So we had Whispering Oak. But this could very easily be woods, right, or whatever. So that's kind of cool. We got a nice little synonym table, which I think is honestly just super useful. Like, if you want to talk about a tundra, talk about the expanse, talk about the prairie, talk about Blood Prairie. Go look it up. Okay, cool. So we've got our nouns, we've got our adjectives, and then we're gonna generate some faction names. I'm gonna kill these off here, just so we don't have this cluttered. POI naming names. Just make this a subheader. And then down here, we're going to say faction names. Okay. Now, faction names, we get kind of the same treatment here. Really, really cool little list of things we can slap together. And I think we're basically in the same setup, but there is a second table that is D20 group type. And so we're going to start with the same thing where we do D100s for nouns and adjectives. And so let's roll. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, this is a little bit cheaty because I have a history that I can view over here. So I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to go in, well, maybe I should go in reverse so that it's in the order. So we'll start at the bottom. Roll the 45 last. I'm actually going to clear this. And a 96 just before. And this adjective will be 51. And this noun will be 83. And this noun will be 17. And this will be 16. And this will be 43. And this will be 55. And this will be N77. Okay, cool. So we got those. Now let's do our groups. Let's roll up our group names. And we'll just go boop. D20 out. And I'll do these ones in order. Because there's not quite as many of them to roll. So 14. And 17. And I'm going to say, as somebody who has now rolled a lot of dice to generate a lot of stuff, I definitely like to find little places where I can optimize generation and just get the generation bit done fast so that I can then spend my time doing the thing that's really going to add the most value, which is kind of thinking about and trimming down, kind of carving out of the stone, right, what I actually want, which is to tell an interesting story about, from the words that have kind of piled together. And so if you see me doing things like rolling a bunch of dice in order and just kind of writing down the numbers, it's so that I can get past the dice part and kind of move right into the exploration and kind of analysis part. So let's place the groups in first, since we're already on this table. This will be clan. 14 is market, which is nice. We had a market already in our places. A network of the, I like that. Group 11 is a horde. Group 20 is a syndicate. Love me a syndicate. And 19 is a pact. Great. I think, what I just realized? I was putting these outside. It's fine. It's fine. There's no rules here. It's all made up. Next, we're going to do our adjectives. So adjective 55 is granite. The granite market, I kind of like. It's weird that granite is an adjective because in many ways it is a noun. Like tranquil feels like an adjective and not a noun. I don't know. Brisk is definitely an adjective. 51, furious. The something furious syndicate sounds pretty cool. Brisk horde of the, okay. Cool. Yeah, I love that. And then 96, stinking. Yes, please. Pact of the stinking something. Oh, yes. Give me more of that. All right, noun 77. What are we at here? We got ruin. The ruin clan. Okay. I don't hate that. It's a little weird, but I think it's good. Network of the giant. That's pretty cool. 17, crack. Brisk horde of the crack. Brisk horde, your crack. Oh, rude. So rude. All right. The snake furious syndicate. Okay, that's kind of cool. It's a little weird, but it's okay. And then 45, we get God. Pact of the stinking God. We found our gold, people. This is where it is, right here. Pact of the stinking God. Woof. That's incredible. You can't buy results like that. Actually, technically you can, and you should. You should go pick up Cairn. It is free. There are links in the description for the free. Like, you can go pick it up and just download it. You should also go check. You'll have some bucks. I should also mention that if you click any of the links in the descriptions of these videos, you are probably tossing me a little cash on the side through affiliate links. So that's a thing. It says so on the top, but figure I'll say it out loud so I know that I know, and that you know, and that we know. It's okay. It's like a couple of cents. Nobody's gonna miss it. It's like the Office Space hack. All right, realm names. Let's do some realm names. Same exact kind of pattern here. So we're seeing the genius of the design is that it creates fundamentally reusable constructs. We can think very easily about how this works. And this time I think we're going to start with our 20s, right? Let's start with our D20s. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, did it? I feel like I maybe clicked, I'm going to clear it. I'm going to clear it. I lost those rolls. That was bad. That was my bad. Okay, we're trying again here. 1. You know what? 3, 4, 5, 6. That's fine. All of those can roll. That's great. And then we can just write them down. So ruler 9, ruler 1, ruler 5, ruler 16, oop, boop, 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 and ruler 15, and ruler 3. All right, now, oh, where'd it go? Mouse. All right, now let's do, okay, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we're just going to pile them up and we're going to stick them in. 82. Adjective. 65. Noun. 9. Adjective. 70. Noun. 81. Noun. 21. Oh. Adjective 10. And then we got adjective 12 and noun 36. Okay. Cool. Now let me clear my plate. No more brisket. And then we're going to hydrate. And you should hydrate and take some water. We've been going at this for 22 minutes now. You should catch a little sip, you know? Fiefdom. So we ended up with R1, ruler 1, alliance, dominion. Ruler 16 is realm. Ruler 15 is protectorate. And ruler 3 is commonwealth. Okay. Now we go back up to our nouns table. Let's just do nouns while we're in here. 82 is smoke. The smoke fiefdom. I don't hate. Noun 9 is blight. Dominion of the blight is awesome. Noun 81 is sky. Realm of the sky. I kind of like realm of the sky is pretty good. Noun 21 is dawn. And then noun 36 is fire. Okay, now let's do our adjectives real quick. It's so fun. It's very similar to like doing like an ad lib, you know? Or like a Mad Libs thing. You just kind of, oh, we get our Luminous in here again. The Luminous Alliance. Incredible. Incredible. All right. Adjective 70. We are looking at mournful. Mournful realm of the sky is pretty fuego. 10 is blazing. The dawn blazing protectorate. I like that. And then commonwealth of the blighted fire. Pretty good stuff for realm names there, I've got to say. I like those procedures. Okay. First for the tens place, then another for the ones place. Then repeat the process for the nouns. Forest names. Change it up. The name Welcoming Grove might be more appropriate than the Beckoning Corpse for your setting. So forest names literally gets its own adjective and noun combos split across 2 pages. So it's a single spread with 2 pages. Interesting. let's do some forest stuff. Let's name some forests. Forest names. I'm just gonna name another 6 here because you know, there's no procedure for this, like, other than to say, like, just roll twice basically. So we're just gonna do this, and we got 2616 and 2616, and that'll be, so adjective 26 is fragrant, and 16 is cave. You've got a fragrant cave. What are we doing? 7 and 60. And you guys know, or if you don't, like, I write these numbers down here because it is super useful to be able to go back and say, you know, I don't love the way this looks. Let's see what the reverse is. Or sometimes I'll reverse the digits in it, especially like D100 rolls, because they're kind of reversible, to just try on some other values and see what we get. So this is the charmed 60 here. Pass. Okay. Here, why don't we roll the rest of these and write them down, and then we'll come through and do the combines afterwards. 9113. Go away. 8068. Oops. A clickle fickle. Flickle giggle. All right. So 6726 is Sacred Dell. $91.13 is Unseen Camp. Kind of like that, actually. Imagine like a hidden camp, or a camp that's just like in a really good spot for like ambushing. Sturdy Shadows. Interesting. And then our last one is the ephemeral. Is ephemeral, right? And then 51 is loam. All right. Okay. The fragrant cave, the charmed pass, the sacred dell. I like all these. I think these are largely good. I don't know about the sturdy shadows. I don't know about that one. Maybe not for me. The ephemeral loam. All right. Well, that's the video I have today. I think we've generated some really interesting names. We've kind of shown the power and potential of these tables. I hope you enjoyed this. If you like these videos, I hope you will hit the like button. If you'd like to see more of them, please subscribe, notify, blah, 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 Patreon, week early. You've heard it before. I said it earlier in this video. If you're still hanging out here, like, I don't know, maybe send me a tree. Send me a tree in the comments. I love comments. I love seeing trees. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, and I will see you in the next one.